Full-Time Devils community. I do enjoy this because not only do I get to watch Manchester United play, I get to watch it with you guys as well. Yeah, I enjoy your company, even if you don't enjoy mine. You do enjoy mine, don't you? You love me, really. I do a show, by the way, every Thursday. Full-Time Devils, Manchester United phone in. Get on it. Come and have your say. Anyone else? Nowhere? No, let's go. Toxic Hulk Lukaku comes on and plays actual football. Toxic Flash, they're wanting Lukaku to come on. I'm going to watch the game now. Your comments, keep them coming in. I can go back to them. So a little burp there. As the match is being ready to kick off. Old Trafford pitch, looking lovely as ever. You know, what a gardener. I wonder how he started off, the groundsman. Just a little gardener, then he went from strength to strength. Manchester United kick off, going down, playing at the Stretford end first. So this is obviously Bournemouth have made Manchester United switch sides. They normally like to shoot towards the Stretford end in the second half. That won't be the case this time round. Bournemouth probably won the toss and made Manchester United shoot towards the Stretford end in the first half, which for many United fans watching this, I feel quite weird because you watch United shoot towards the Stretford end in the second half. I feel like we've just missed 45 minutes of a game, but we haven't. It's 30 seconds in, and Manchester United 0, Bournemouth 0. Ollie there, pictures of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, the 5th Manchester United manager to win opening 2 league games in charge. He's there sat next to Mick Phelan and Michael Carrick. A good little team there with me. I'm going to cross my legs because that's what we do things here. When I was with Andy too. Game is now live streaming. Chris is small. My mate Chris Small does the pitch. Does he? No, he doesn't. He says you got much time on screen to sing. Samuel Jones thinks it's going to be 3-1. Get in your early match reports. This is how it's going. Manchester United get a free kick just in the Bournemouth half, just entering the Bournemouth half. Josh King there, the man, getting the free kick. The TV broadcasters remind us Josh King played under Solskjaer, so maybe Solskjaer knows how to isolate Josh. Maybe he knows how Josh King plays. Maybe he can stick a certain defender on him. Or vice versa, maybe Josh knows how Solskjaer might play today and give his manager Eddie Howe some tips. Just having a drink of water there, Manchester United. With a ball into the box, it went up for Matic. Matic is a tall guy, but it went right over his head. He had no chance of getting that. Let us know if you watch him. The score now is 0-0, by the way. If you're just joining, what is your score predictions? Thanks for joining us live. Producer Chris, you ever going to be in front of the camera? Says, I don't think he is. Let me have a look. Anyone got any Manchester United Christmas presents? So did you get a shirt? Did you get a mug? Manchester United mug? What did you get? Any Christmas presents? Let us know below. 1 million sub reveal. Yeah, if we get 1 million subs, Chris will do it. It's past 3 minutes actually. Yeah, any Manchester United Christmas presents below. Let us know. Did you get a shirt? Did you get a new shirt? What did you get? And this team, by the way, if you join us, you don't know the United team yet. De Gea, Young, Lindelof, Bailly. You got Herrera. You got Matic. You got Pogba. Then you got Lingard, Martial, and Rashford. Rashford playing down the middle as a lone striker, which is good to see. I can tell you in the early start of the game, Bournemouth enjoying a little bit of a spell in their half as Manchester United look to get on the counter, to release the boys, to release Martial, to release Rashford, get Lingard on the play, test the goalkeeper early doors maybe. Matic looking very good, isn't he? And I'd like to know, by the end of this game, we might do it because you probably know a bit more, the most improved player under Ollie would be a good little chat we can have. Most improved player. So it's me and you for the whole thing here. We can talk about Manchester United. We can talk about whatever you want. Full-Time Devils are here to provide you with just whilst you're watching the game, it's here for you. And we want to say we're able to bring you this stream because of our friends at Quiff, the only betting app where your bet could be supercharged. Let's have a look. Manchester United. Here we go. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. Rashford into the box. Pogba, early doors. Paul Pogba with a goal for Manchester United. What a ball by Marcus Rashford. Running into the box there as sharp as you like it. The ball goes in and Pogba just acknowledging the fact it was all Rashford. He's not even doing his own celebration because Rashford there, ladies and gentlemen, was the man who made that goal. He runs in towards the left-hand side. He gets past one player. He puts in this thunderous ball into one man with his long dangly legs. Paul Pogba. This is it, Rashford. I'm watching the goal again from the corner flag. Takes one player, moves past him. Takes on another. Dribbles past him. He's gone past two. He puts an excellent ball into the box. And Paul Pogba, with a thunderous little tap-in, makes Manchester United go 1-0 up inside 4 minutes. I'm just watching Rashford's movement. Now, if you're at the beginning of this stream, I said to you, put one player in the comment section that you are so excited to see under Ollie. And I said, that man there, Rashford, because he just seems to be playing with so much confidence. And what I also said was, sorry, I'm just watching Ollie react. Big smile on his face, Ollie. He just looks so happy every time United score. I hope we do get more and more. I said Rashford just looks so much has so much confidence under Ollie. I don't know what he's been talking to him about. I don't know what's been going on. Rashford picks up the ball at the left-hand side of the corner flag, takes it past two guys. He has two players on his shoulder. He has one player in front of him. It might be game over for many strikers, but he's got a bit of confidence about him. He puts in a thunderous ball to Pogba, and it goes 1-0 Manchester United. Time of the goal, 4 minutes and 4 seconds. Let's go. Pogba. Everyone absolutely loving it. What a goal. Pogba. Everyone is so happy. This is the right thing. Love it. Love Marcus Rashford, Paul Pogba doing wonderfully well there. Paul Pogba getting another goal for Manchester United, 3 in the last 2 at Old Trafford. Excited to see how Paul Pogba will go as the game carries on. It is Manchester United 1, Bournemouth 0. Class in the... You've just got to watch the goal if you've not seen it. Rashford, simply class in the build-up then for Manchester United. Like, unbelievably so. You highlight the ball goes through Rashford. Oh, Martial nearly. The goalkeeper came out to take on Rashford. Let us know your thoughts about that goal then. How good was it from Marcus Rashford? I'm only because this is a different United, says Ali, and that's a good thing. The Doodle Guy Gamer says we're Manchester United. We'll do what we want. Of course we will. Finn Servant says Manchester United are better than Liverpool. Well, last stream I did, it was not good. Manchester United are good. 3-1. Has it changed any of your predictions towards how this game might go? Manchester United 1-0 up with an incredible assist from the wonder kid, Rashford. I was so excited to see him play, and I'm very excited to let you know they did not disappoint the opening 5 minutes of this game. Manchester United, at the early stage, not keeping the ball. They've not had a lot of the ball. Bournemouth passing it about their defence, but mainly keeping it in their half. Bournemouth haven't really attacked United yet, and it's difficult to see where the attack might come from. Rashford, I'm really proud of Rashford. Looks like Mbappe when he was running. It's going to be 3-0. Rashford looks like Cristiano Ronaldo. Amazing dribble by Rashford. So much going on. Bournemouth now with their spell, taking the ball forward, seeing what they can get away with it. I'd say, I suggest. Official Ultras World Indonesia is amazing from Marcus Rashford. You can say that again. Rashford looks like Mbappe with that run. You've got to just watch it if you've not seen it. An incredible play. I talked about how Pogba could link up with Rashford. Rashford then just simply linking up with Paul Pogba. Comments in about the first 10 minutes, your little review. Let us know what you're thinking. Marcus Rashford, Paul Pogba. I'm going to tweet. Oh, what a great goal that was. Here we go, Marcus Rashford with a great assist. A bit 1-2 play there. Herrera's on the ball. Herrera looking nice on that ball, passing it to Rashford. Do you know what? Rashford just unbelievable. Like, the guy has just got confidence bursting out of him. And he's just playing with, he's a United player. He's at Old Trafford and he's loving it. It's like if any of us got the opportunity to go on a pitch at Old Trafford to play in this squad and we were just minute what we did. He just looks like he's just loving every second of it. Like, we'd love every second of it if we got like 5-10 minutes on the pitch. But he gets to do it all the bloody time. How lucky of Marcus Rashford. This is from Jonathan. He says, need Martial fantasy football points. Who have you got any fantasy football team? Rashford in there. What was assist? Pogba as well, getting you some goals there. Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't think it's the real one, says Pogba is on fire. Yes, indeed. At Old Trafford, 3 goals in the last 2 games at Old Trafford. The Doodle Guy Gamer says Rashford and Pogba and the Magic have the magic at their feet. Simon says Rashford all the way. Kelvin says United plays with the width and pace. It's brilliant. Craig says, how are you? I'm so happy, mate. I'm absolutely buzzing. I'm really excited to see Rashford play. Although Bournemouth now have a bit of an attack, but steady, secure, no panic from Manchester United as Bournemouth brought the ball forward. No one out of place, no one worrying. Just got the game done. Rashford and Pogba, the magic at the feet. Let's go for this. Andrew says Pogba is fire. He's talking about Rashford for 3 minutes. Yeah, sorry, John. I'm talking about Rashford for 3 minutes now. I could talk about one of United's youngest players. I could talk about the fact that he's brilliant. He got assists for the Reds. Bournemouth with a tricky little corner there, but it's brought out to Jesse Lingard. Lingard looking to get United on the break now. Martial playing from the right-hand wing, looking to cross over to Herrera, but he brings it back in forward to Lingard. Herrera now. Herrera looks like he's on good form. Lingard puts a decent ball in. Oof! Goalkeeper needed there as the ball went in from Lingard, crossed the ball into the post where Pogba was there, and it was a Pogba one-on-one with the keeper. The keeper got his hands, punched the ball away. Could have easily been 2-0. Michael says he's loving the high press. I'm loving the high press from Manchester United as well. Andre says Pogba got the license to get in the box. Yeah, with Herrera and Matic in the midfield role, and you've got confidence, a bit more confidence in Matic's ability at the minute, and Herrera looking like he wants it. You've just got to allow Pogba then to move forward and be the player we all want him to be. Pogba is a wonderful, wonderful guy. Got De Gea jersey for Christmas. Samuel Joseph got De Gea jersey for Christmas. So if you've got any United stuff for Christmas, let us know. I can tell you that Rashford back on the ball again. Whenever he's on the ball, a smile will be on my face. Apologies to the guy who don't want me to talk about Rashford, but it looks like he's doing a wonderful job. Playing out to Young and Rashford linking up now. Rashford on the edge of the box, making a little pass there to Lingard. Oof, you know, every time United go into the box against Bournemouth, it looks very, very threatening to Bournemouth. Connacht, is that what you say? Connacht says, please say hello. Hello, Connacht, and thank you very much for joining us on this live stream. Mr. Bird, Turd 99, bye, looking good. Yeah, he is. He is looking good. Kelvin Lai says United plays those full-backs. Sorry, something's just gone over your comment. United plays those fullbacks very high to let the fullbacks involve in the attack. Kelvin, I think you meant like, yeah, the fullbacks are now going quite high up so Manchester United can play. Evan Hamilton says he got a shirt and a ticket to my first game. Evan, what game is it? When are you going? Pop along afterwards. Fancam's we outside Old Trafford. Evan, nice to see you, mate. Hope everything's good. Kate says the game is my son's first United game he's gone to see. He's been so excited. Katie, so you're saying your son's there now? Well, I hope he's buzzing because Rashford and Pogba getting the first goal for Manchester United. Hope you're good there, Katie. Let us know. Let us know. Hopefully he has a good time. Getting to watch the fan cams. Come say hello. This is Gaming Mod says, say it, Owen, please. Oh, yes. Producer Chris shaking the coffee at me. I love a coffee. Supercars at the show says, I'm so disgusted by, I think it's supposed to say Joe's, it says Joe's bad tactics. I've done nothing, honestly, I've done nothing. Thank you very much for watching us live as well. Drop the like, because more likes I get on this video, the more party rings I'm allowed at half time. That's Chris's rule. Yeah, I desperately class for defenders in attack. This is the ball. Oh my days. Rashford outside the edge of the box, having a dig. It looked like it went in, and I couldn't believe it. He is there now, says Katie Duncan, and he's buzzing. Evan, you're going to watch Watford in March. Evan will be down there, full-time Devils. Hope you can come and say hello. Oof, Rashford having a dig on goal, but then it hit the defender straight on the head. I bet that defender's got a sore head. We can't see... Steve says, I don't got a free ticket. No, sorry. Ball goes in. Bournemouth, very good at just dealing with that. Let us know what you're up to, where we're watching from. Vincent says, why do you think United's top 3 best players are according to their current form? United's top 3 best players. Great question. I'm going to throw that out to you as well. United's top 3 best players. Current form, Pogba, Martial and Rashford. Because you can't forget that Martial, before his little break, was on absolute fire. Rashford looks like he's wonderful. And Pogba scoring 3 out of 2 in the last games at Old Trafford. Thomas says you need to raise the tempo. David67 says rule of the Champions League match. Let's go. I'm going to watch the game for a bit. Please still comment, because I'll come back to them. I've saved the last comment. I'll stroll down. Manchester United, Bayard putting the ball forward, looking well. Slipped a tiny bit, but it's all good. Manchester United playing out from the defence. Finds Paul Pogba. Pogba with a wonderful, just a bit too hard for Rashford, sorry. Pogba looking for the through ball for Rashford. He's quick, Pogba, but he's not that quick. 15 minutes gone. The first half possession. Ready? 74% to Manchester United, 26% to Bournemouth. So United just enjoying the play of the game. I've got a coffee coming. Thank you very much, Producer Chris. Brews. How do you have your brew? If you're watching from America, I do coffee 1. Yeah, let's have a look now. The ball comes back to Martial. Martial with his signature gloves on. He looks cool as F with them gloves on. Passing it to Pogba. Pogba just in his stride, letting the ball go out to the wing, where Ashley Young puts a good ball in. I tell you what. Oh, Shaw's getting nutmeg there. Matic picks up the ball at the edge of the box. Lingard now to Matic. This could be the build-up to the second goal that we need at Old Trafford. Bit more confidence back into the boys. Matic, unfortunately, with a poor ball. However, what you can say is he passed the ball forward. So, there you go. Tyson says United are dreaming again. Yes, they are. Hi, I'm watching from Kenya. Hello. Philip from Kenya. How are you, Kenya? How are you, Philip? I'm not saying how are you, Kenya. I hope you're doing good. Do you think Pogba will score a hat-trick? Says Cristiano Ronaldo. I hope so. Vincent says from Australia, it is 10 to 4 a.m. You should be asleep, mate. That's crazy. Where else are you watching early in the morning? Eddie Howe on the touchline there. Kind of doesn't know what to do, I've got to say. He's just, oh, look at it, got one sugar. Yay, one sugar in me brew. The floating hand of producer Chris. And you'll never see, just the hand. Young with a throw-in for Manchester United. I can tell you if you're just watching, you just tune in, United are winning 1-0. It was an incredible goal by Paul Pogba, but the build-up was from Marcus Rashford. Shaw now passing the ball outside to the box to Lingard. Lingard looking like he wants some action. Martial on the ball now. Martial, do you know what? It's like, which one can do better? Which of your 3 amazing sons is going to do best at a football match? All of them just looking like they want to prove themselves to be the best. I wouldn't be surprised if they've all got a bit of a wager going on. Like, who can score more goals, me or you? I'll stick not a tenner on it, maybe. 10 grand. Lingard to the ball. Oh, just a bit too hard of a pass from Jesse Lingard to Paul Pogba. Bournemouth on the break now. Bournemouth allowing Lindelof on a bit of a one-on-one as Wilson and Lindelof had a bit of a touch and tuggle. Don't know what tuggle means. But Lindelof coming off with a good tackle, putting the ball out for a throw-in. Oh, Bournemouth now putting a bit of pressure on United. If you're watching this, let me know what your early thoughts on United's defence. We have a lot of confidence in the fact that Bailly and Lindelof might be our new defenders, new centre-back partnerships for United. I just love Martial with them gloves on. He just looks cool. He just looks proper cool, doesn't he? I wore them gloves. Oh, lovely Alex Ferguson in the stands. You can tell it's cold because Alex Ferguson's nose is redder than ever, but he's still there with his looking smart, looking suave. 13 Premier League titles. You still never get over saying that, do you? 13 Premier League titles. And how many have Liverpool got? None. And then Bournemouth, early crossing. Good header away from Bailly. This is what we need to have a look at here. If you're watching the game, let us know what you're thinking about Manchester United's defence. Early ball went in there from Bournemouth. It looked like Bailly had it covered, didn't clear it 100%. But, it's still Manchester United 1, Bournemouth 0. Here we go on the attack. Bournemouth having a bit of possession now in their half. The first 10 minutes, it was 76% possession to Manchester United. No, 74% possession, sorry. Let's go to your comments. Oh, hang on. Oh, no, we lost it. Let's go to your comments. Get your comments up now. We're 20 minutes gone. Michael says, Old Trafford is so loud. Lovely to hear that. Andrew Reid says, Lukaku needs to be sold. Samuel James says he's watching from Kenya as well. A strong defence. Yes, it is a strong defence. 2019. United evenly playing the defence, doing his work, bro. Andrew, do you know what? It was not as strong as we would believe. I just don't know what's going on. We've got some moderators doing a wonderful job. Thank you to the moderators for allowing the chat to be lovely. Let's carry on. United every play. Pogba player of the month? Question mark, question mark, question mark. You've got to see him as a bit of a player of the month, Paul Pogba. If he carries on. He's having a nice little chat with Mick in there. So Bournemouth player's down injured. I can't really read which one. Pogba's having a nice chat. We're just getting a replay of Rashford's goal. I mean, yes, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Do you know what? You've got to give Pogba the finish as well. It was a wonderful, wonderful finish. The smile back on the faces of all the players as well. Michael Carrick there, just looking like he's in Dream World. And a nice handshake from Bailly. Wow, and Paul Pogba. That'll be on Twitter before you know it, getting some... Oh, Pogba doing a bit more of a dance. I don't know where they practice this. Paul Pogba, after United's career, strictly come dancing. Mark my words. But not as a celebrity, as the pros. Manchester United 1, Bournemouth 0. Get in your comment section. We'd love to know where you're watching from. Mohammed says Mata needs to be in. I'm very, very surprised Mata is not in. I had a little chat before the game, though, if you were watching, Mohammed. I don't know if you were. We just mentioned that maybe Mata might be used as a sort of super sub. Ollie knows all about super subs. And Mata, if the team, needs a spark, you've got Mata who can just do wonderful things. Bournemouth now on the attack. It's 4 against 4 here. Manchester United, early dig from Bournemouth. Not really threatening at all. But I'd like to... I don't know, it's going to sound weird. I'd like to see Bournemouth have a bit of a more threat to them because I'd like to see how well Bailly and Lindelof do. Because we're judging it now, and yeah, it's still 1-0, but we've not really seen Bournemouth do out. So we can't really go on and suggest that Bailly and Lindelof will be our, centre-back partnerships, simply because, what if they go against the Spurs or Chelsea or the City and, we'll get done in. Love to know where you're watching from. Matt for Lingard, is that what you think, Andre? Watching from Nigeria, says Derek. Hello, mate. Finn just keeps saying cool. Defensive line needs to move up to reduce space behind our midfield. Swan Thomas, again, it's spot on there. Defensive line needs to move up, getting behind our midfield. Mata is a genius. Jacob says Pogba with a love heart next to it. Danny's watching from Switzerland. This is the wonderful live stream Manchester United against Bournemouth. We are here with you all the way through the game. Thank you very much for watching. Keep us on in the background as well and join in with our chat. So it's just me and you basically all the way through, and the community of people of the Full Time Devils brings together. Join Full Time Devils WhatsApp as well. That's in the link in the description. A big group of United fans all together in a WhatsApp group. Who doesn't want that? Making sure you get to know it. Manchester United still 1-0 up. I pray for super sub. Matt is a genius. Coming to the UK in 1 year. Going to see my first United game in person. Been watching in Australia for 5 years now. Mr. Bird Turd, what game are you going to go to? Do you know yet? Or is it, so it's in 1 year's time, that's next season. No fixtures are released yet. Let us know what you're eating as well, eating and drinking, because at half time I'm allowed 2 pie rings because we've got to I've got to 400 likes, Chris. 400. We're 4 away. We're 4 away from 400 likes. Can everyone please hit the like button so I can have another party ring? Go on, do it for me. This is Manchester United against Bournemouth. Everyone get in touch what you're watching. Bournemouth now going in the attack. Putting a dangerous ball in there, and it was Herrera who managed to clear with a big boot from Herrera. Lewis Parker says Ollie is a hero because he attacks and plays attacking football. Unlike Jose, he's miserable and doesn't attack. Finn says go, go United, go, go. Get your comments in. Would love that you can join me as we watch Manchester United against Bournemouth here. Bournemouth on the attack, 25 minutes gone. Manchester United 1, Bournemouth 0. United have conceded from 6 corners this season. That is joint third. Who would have thought it? The ball goes in. Manchester United have to really stay strong. Oh, United off the line clearance. Bournemouth on the attack. Herrera did well. Bailly's trying to make sure the ball don't go back in the box. That was so close to being 1-1. I don't know how and why that didn't go in the back of the net. They're playing out wide. Looking to make their mark again. Bournemouth, nice through ball. Excellently collected by Pogba. And what a boot. That's what I like to see. Pogba gets the ball in our box and he booted it. Booted it to the other half of the pitch. United now, I'm getting the replay now. Excellent ball goes in. And it was just, oh. So excellent ball goes in through the corner. Who was it? I can't really see who it was. But the ball goes in. De Gea saves it, but doesn't clear it. He saves it, but doesn't clear it. Then it comes to Herrera. Herrera gets rid. Bit of a tangling on where the ball was going. It lands to Pogba. Pogba just boots it like in rugby. Paul Pogba with a dig. Oh. Must have been quite far out for Pogba to have a dig, and he did, and it didn't go in, just collected by the goalkeeper. Luke Higgins said, do you think we need anyone in January? I personally don't believe we will spend in January. Carew says, first time I'm happy with United since the Europa League final. Really? That's good. So Reign Supremio says, he's just trying to wind everyone up. Gomez, Greenwood and Chong are dead wood and pathetic. What you on about? Let's put them into an actual, playing squad of Manchester United or Trafford. See how deadwood they are there. Pogba has never scored 3 goals in 1 match for his whole career. Well, that's a good start. This be his first hat-trick ever. Who knows? Need to obviously make sure that stat is legit. This is the Manchester United game against Bournemouth. It is 1-0 to Manchester United after Rashford created an incredible goal. We're getting pictures of Ed Woodward. Sorry, I'm scratching my back there. I've got a bit stinging me back. Don't know why I'm letting you know that. Watching from Ireland, says Luke Higgins. Good to see you, mate. Let us know where you're watching from. Hit the like button as well so I can have an extra party ring. For every 100 likes we get, I get another party ring. So, 400 now. I'm half 4. Young on the ball, passing it out wide. Finding Martial. And they've switched Martial and Rashford switched just to maybe put the defenders off a bit. Martial fed the ball back out to Young. Young with an awful cross into the box, got to say. Martial teed up wonderfully for Young, but just not good enough for Ashley Young there, sorry. Fiona says she's watching from TK Maxx. Hello, Fiona. What do you mean TK Maxx? For anyone who's not in the UK, TK Maxx is like a shopping. What do you call it? Shopping centre? Shop? A clothes shop. Well, you can get everything in there though, can't you? Can you? Yeah. Anyway, she's watching from TK Maxx. Fiona, are you watching it on the sly? You're on your lunch break. Love to know. Yeah, Samuel James says he loves the stream. Well, thank you for being. This stream is more about you as it is from us as well. As Manchester United go on the attack here. Pogba looking to make his mark again at Old Trafford. Watching from Barbados. Bobby the t-shirt artist. Hello, Bobby. Martial is a beautiful player, says Derek. Yes, he is, Derek. Tox says, can you be excited when on the attack? I was excited. And then someone had to go in for talking about Rashford for too long. We're just praying they won't do so much. Let's just go now to the game. Martial hovering the ball outside the edge of the box. Little chip into Pogba. Pogba with a touch. Oh, Pogba nearly trying to make it 2 goals from Manchester United. I can tell you it was a wonderful ball from that brilliant Martial. Love you, Martial. Watching from Argos. No, you're not. No, you're not watching from Argos. Apdaz. If you are. Really good move there. Really good move there by Manchester United. Half an hour gone of this game. It's gone really quick, actually, I would say, half an hour. I can tell you that. Manchester United are 1-0 up. And we'll obviously be here with you for team reaction. You're part of the half-time chat, as we are. But I can tell you this. Manchester United will want to go into that half-time dressing room with 2 goals. 1-0 just doesn't feel right. Bournemouth have been all right on the attack. They do this thing, Bournemouth. They've done it 3 to 4 times in the game, where they just pull it very far back into their just outside their box and just do a little 1-2 with their defenders for quite a while. Don't know if it's to frustrate United or not. Bournemouth with a cross. They're in Manchester United's box, but Pogba collects it and clears it with another big boot. We love Pogba's big boot. But they come again, Bournemouth, and they come again. And Young there were blocked this time. Young making sure the cross does not go anywhere near Manchester United's box. He passes it to Herrera. Herrera's going to hit this one down. The big boots of Manchester United are coming out in full force today. Young getting the ball there. Matic looking to pass the ball forward. It comes to that beautiful man, Jesse Lingard, who feeds it lovely to Martial, who is now switched again with Rashford. Rashford and Martial switching wings quite regularly. Martial just couldn't feed the ball into Herrera there, which is unfortunate because it looked like they were in a good position. But watch it, keep an eye on it. Oh, so it wasn't Herrera, it was Shaw Martial was trying to link up with. Keep an eye on Rashford and Lingard. No, Rashford and Martial. They keep switching wings to confuse the player, to confuse the defender. I think it's working because I'm confused. I'm not even playing. Get a nice little bird's eye view. Lindelof now to Paul Pogba. Pogba playing it a while. Passing it back a bit, giving United a bit more time. Herrera looking wonderful. I think Herrera's really took my eye this game. He's just looking with confidence. He's feeding it, he's doing his job, he's coming back into that position, and if you need Herrera, he's there for you, which is what I love about him. You could be probably anywhere on the pitch, and if you need him, he's there. Young just got a free kick against him. I think what I also like is, and I've just seen it then, it's just kind of made me think, Herrera just put his... When we got the ball on our halfway line, Herrera put his hand up, Young put his hand up, Martial wanted it, Rashford wanted it. You had 4 players there who all wanted the ball. Now that didn't happen under Mourinho. Like, people sometimes look scared to get the ball because they didn't want to make a mistake. Now everybody wanted it then. Everyone's like, give it me, give it me. Let's go to this. Lewis Park says, good channel, thank you very much. Good channel. What's your score prediction? I'm going 2-0 United. I love this. This is so funny, this. Everyone's saying where they're watching it from, what store across the UK. About Pogba. Right, here we go. Manchester United with some build-up play now. It's looking to Bailly, and then it's looking to Lindelof, and they're doing a nice little link-up play with Shaw. They're working from the back. Every player's getting a touch of the ball here. Manchester United doing well. Shaw linking it to Rashford. Matic passing the ball forward, which is different. Herrera, I just love Herrera on the pitch. Young looking to put the ball in, but then passes back to Herrera. Ball goes in. Pogba! With a second goal! Paul Pogba! 2 goals for Manchester United. It's 2-0. And he does a little dance. I don't know what that was there. I won't be doing it anytime soon. But Manchester United 2, Bournemouth 0. That is Pogba's 4th goal for Manchester United at Old Trafford in the last 2 games. He has never scored apparently he's not scored a hat-trick for United. So can you imagine Ollie's 3rd game in charge, Pogba scoring 3? Be unbelievable. Young doing the right thing, passing the ball out to Herrera. The ball goes in, and Pogba. You absolute beautiful man. What a goal. What a goal. here's the thing, right? And people are saying Pogba, what is special about him? The one thing that has really become special about him in the last couple of games is he can do his magic shots against Huddersfield that can go in the net. You wonder how. But he can also just be at the right place at the right time. And that's simply what he was then. He was at the right place at the right time for Rashford's goal and for Herrera's cross. He was at the right place at the right time. Paul Pogba, 4 goals in the last 2 Premier League games. That is going to be one to watch. If Mr. Pogba gets his hat-trick for United, Mourinho will be lobbing his TV out of the screen, out of the hotel room. Oh, he's not there anymore. Bring the dab back. Yes, let's definitely bring the dab back. So I just wanted to remind you all that we are here thanks to our wonderful people at Quiff. We're bringing you the stream just because of them. The only sports betting app where your bet could be supercharged. And this is the exclusive offer from our friends at Quiff. If you click the link to sign up below, once you deposit, you'll receive a further £10 surprise bet. The bet is chosen for you, could also be supercharged should it win. The potential winnings are withdrawable in cash, including the stake. So basically, there is no wagering requirements. Very hard word to say that, requirements. Thank you very much, Quiff. So, whilst I was just doing that, Young, the ever lovely Young, who we all want to admire, no, not really, just did a really stupid tackle at Manchester United. Basically, Manchester United's touchline just went flying in, both feet up in the air. Quite lucky, actually, just to get a yellow. No way, the dab is dead. Sorry, Chris, the dab is dead. Can't do it. 3 goals and 3 assists in the last game for Paul Pogba. Jonathan in the comment section letting us know that. Hopefully I'm right with the Paul Pogba comment about him not scoring a hat-trick. I can't remember him scoring a hat-trick for Manchester United, but there is one circling that he's never scored a hat-trick. Could he get a hat-trick in this game? Bournemouth with a ball in. Oh, the Bournemouth players all clearing for another corner, and Bournemouth get a corner as the head from the free kick that Ashley Young gave away just goes wide. Oh, that wasn't a corner at all. Talking rubbish, man. Manchester United 2, it's Bournemouth 0. 10 minutes to go for half time. Thank you very much for joining us, by the way. Bournemouth a good cross in, looking to get in at half time with 2-1. King picks up the ball and Bailly with a clearance. What a clearance there. Bailly making sure King knew he was right there. Hit the like button as well for Manchester United. Full-time Devils. This is the match day stream. Someone's going 5-0. Pogba hat-trick and Lingard to get the other 2. Need Tony to score as well. Yes, we do need Tony to score. Brilliant from United so far. Everyone seems to be doing and praising Manchester United as Bournemouth look to get their first goal of the game. Great little save by De Gea there. Not one of his wonder ones, but just the one that needed to happen. We need to bring this type of attacking football against Spurs, says H2 Cal. Manchester United doing wonderfully well here. I'm just going to make sure people tweet about that. Is a wonderful, wonderful game. Get your tweets in as well. Full-Time Devils on Twitter. Be good to have you on here. I just want to let you know, Full-Time Devils on Twitter, Full-Time Devils WhatsApp group as well, please. I'm going to just retweet something from Full-Time Devils, letting us know how to watch. You can watch us. Oh, look, Chris can take a screenshot of my face and make me look horrendous every single time. But I'm doing all right. Manchester United. Make sure I do some retweets for you there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get to the comments. So, get your comments in. We need your halftime reviews as well. Lingard's on point, says Derek. Yes, he is on point. He's doing very, very well, I believe, Lingard. I've enjoyed watching him, but someone said Lingard should be taken off a matter. Love to know that. Lewis Parker says Pogba is the dancing queen. Pogba's good. I like Pogba. Do you know what? He can dance all he likes as long as he's scoring goals for Manchester United every single game and making wonderful assists like that. He can do whatever he bloody likes. Get a party ring. Why? How many likes are we on? Get a party ring. Get a party ring. No party rings yet. Oh no. Oh Manchester. Long may this Manchester United side continue in a happy. I'm a happy chappy, says David Oldham. Everyone's happy chappy. Martial here with the ball. Martial looking to put a cross in. Martial finding his right man. He's playing it out. Matic on the edge of the box. Pogba passing it to Matic. Matic with a little through ball in for Martial. Martial finding his way through. Oh, Martial nearly found his way through. Andre says, I said that, Joe. What was that, sorry? Oh, yeah, he said that about Pogba. Vincent says, Rashford is consistently talented and creative in our attack. Pogba is good form. He's unstoppable. And Herrera is so underrated. The backbone of our team. He's everywhere. My top three right now. Vincent, you are spot on there. Herrera is very underrated. The backbone of the team. He is everywhere. And like I just said before in the stream, whenever you need it, you can look up. Herrera is there for you. Herrera is there for you. Let's get 500 likes if you want to see Pogba hat-trick. We can't say we can do it, but, you know. Joe, is the party ring a cookie or a candy? It's a cookie. It's a cookie. That's all I can say about it. Lovely as well, honestly. If you ever had a party ring, it's absolutely gorgeous. Manchester United had a cross then. Jonathan and Joe are doing watch-alongs from now on. Joe, Full-Time Devils doing watch-alongs from now on. We're going to do this one. And I'll be back for Newcastle as well. So the Newcastle game, make sure you tune in for that. Watch along there. Deo says, I hope Jose is watching this. As United fans now, do you believe Jose's got this on? Do you believe he's watching Manchester United against Bournemouth, or is he somewhere really hot and just like chilling out? Lewis Parker says, I'm using my data to watch this. Lewis, you're the glue that holds us together, Lewis. Thank you. Bayern Lindelof is a right pair. That says podcast fan. Podcast fan, are you happy with Bayern Lindelof? Not really a lot to show from it, but, you know, little rating out of 10. How long would you get it? Lewis Parker, thank you for saying the stream is amazing. It literally is me with some party rings, and you guys are making it even more special by joining me. We're 5 minutes away from half time. No, we're not. We're about 3 minutes away from half time, and then making sure that you are part of our half time chat. So if you want any discussions to have, you let me know. I'll bring it up. Young with the ball in for the Matic. Oh, Matic could have done better there as Young's free kick went to the back post. Nothing. Lingard having a bit of a scrap there. Go on, Lingard. Get stuck in. Love seeing a bit of fight from our players. Herrera. He's just there. He's there and he's helping you out. Sure, had a bit of a tricky situation there. But who was there? Herrera. Love watching him. I think he's an absolute star, diamond in that midfield. And can also do a wonderful ball. Rashford just offside from Herrera through ball that looked brilliant. Top show watching from Dublin, says Stephen. Thank you very much for watching. A lot of people talking about Jose. Jose's probably turned off the TV already. Raikan says Jose's fuming now. Yeah, he is. Absolutely, yeah, he was fuming. And can you imagine Jose fuming? You remember that fuming? What's your favourite player at Man United right now? Just love Herrera. I love Herrera. He might not be the best player in the world. He might not bag a lot of goals, but he just works his backside off. Doesn't he? Deo. I hope I'm saying about Deo. I love watching Manchester United games. We're winning. The performances is good. We need Zidane or Poch. Who needs Zidane or Poch when you have Ole? David Oldham says, I want to say on a side note how fantastic the Full-Time Devils channel is for all the United supporters. It's like a family. Keep up the great work. David, would love to get you on the Manchester phone in as well, because that's what I do. If you never know me from Full-Time Devils before, no, I'm not Howson's brother. No, I've not eaten Howson. I'm not McCullough. Statman Dave is out and about. He'll be doing the fan cams later on. I do a show on Full-Time Devils with the phone in. Doing it for a year and a half. So if you don't know who I am, you just don't watch on Thursday, do you? It's an hour-long phone-in where you call in and you're the show. So join me on Thursday, yeah? Delot, sure, I'm going Delot. I think he's really improving every game he plays. Hopefully under Ollie gets more games. Hopefully that means a lot more improvement. Let's have a look here. Andre says De Gea, Pogba, Herrera should be the first names on the sheet. I'm higher. I've seen something. Right, okay, so we started to build up now. Let's just hope that our man, we can just hold this game, hold this result now for 2-0. Ball goes through. It looks like a wonderful ball there to Martial. Martial on the outside of the box. He's going to put a little cross in. He just holds it. Little dink. It goes to Rashford. 3-0! Marcus Rashford makes it 3-0 to Manchester United in the 44th minute. We're going at half-time with 3 goals. He's straight to the Stretford end. He's absolutely buzzing. And the United fans are just over the moon at Old Trafford. Lingard looks absolutely happy for him. Young coming over, making sure, Captain Young, making sure that's appreciated. Come on. I sat here doing a stream where United went to Anfield, looked appalling, looked down, looked depressed, looked like no one wanted the ball, looked like no one wanted to play for the team. I'm sitting in now and in 44 minutes we've seen 3 goals. All well-worked team goals from the wing, bringing the ball into the box. You had a header from Pogba. You had a tap, well, not a tap-in, but like a finish from Pogba as well. And then a Martial cross for a Pogba foot, which was a beautiful finish, which got past keeper and defender, which means United 3, Bournemouth 0. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. See you, man? He's getting a party ring. Party ring, by the way, from Americans, biscuits. For anyone who's watching, they love this. Party ring time. Bournemouth now going on the attack. Oof. Brew. Listen, I need you to come up with some talking points for half time. Just let me know on the comment section and then we'll start bringing them up. We'll start having a chat about the comment section. Let's just focus on this. Comments for half time, please. As Bournemouth have a corner. Bournemouth looking to put the ball in the box. Nice little ball goes in, but it's a little touch. Back to the box, ball comes wide. I can see Bournemouth still having a threat to Manchester United. Bournemouth have made it 3-1. So, not the perfect 3-0 we wanted. I do feel sorry for David De Gea because his clean sheet, again, is no more. For the 3rd time we're under Ollie, so maybe we need to look at that. But let's look at this. Still 3-1 to Manchester United. Brooks with a wonderful ball in. Nice little tap in there for Bournemouth to make it 3-1. Kind of makes the second half a bit more interesting. But what it does mean is that United need to get maybe another goal. So there's no chance that we're going to sit back here in the second half. United are going to push forward because that's the Ollie way. So hopefully we'll be watching this stream, me and you. We might be 5-6-1. Right, let's talk about what you want to talk about, please, in the comment section. Jay says Stockport. That's where I'm from, Stockport. Sorry, I've just nibbled a crisp. Sorry about that. Get a party ring. Right, let's go. Sorry, I've got to stroll all the way down. De Gea is fuming. I bet he's fuming. No clean sheet. That's what I thought. Oh, do you know what? It's so sad for De Gea. Like, he's been a constant, hasn't he? Half-time whistle's gone. Manchester United 3, Bournemouth 1. It's all about you now and what you want to talk about. Yes, De Gea will be fuming. De Gea is fuming. James Morris, De Gea was absolutely fuming then. I bet that Rashford would put it in the back of the net, says Vincent. Tony with the wonderful assist. Can we just now go to the comment section, please, if you don't mind? Let's start talking about what you want to have a chat about. Here with you is my name, is Joe, and let's just talk about Manchester United 3-1 against Bournemouth at half-time. The good news is Manchester United scoring 3 goals at half-time at Old Trafford. The sad news is De Gea doesn't have his clean sheet, which is a bit rubbish. Crafty plays, says, is De Gea no more? Come on, Crafty. Come on. comments now. Let me know what you want to talk about at half time. Get your first time thoughts in. If you let us know in the comment section, I'll read it out. Let's talk about that. He says he must get the cleanest sheets or changing his mind about the contract. You think De Gea might be changing his mind about the contract, H2 Carl? Who knows? Tama says Matty's at fault for the goal that Bournemouth means it's now 3-1. Lewis Parker talking about possession. Let's have a little chat about how you feel about Bailly and Lindelof and them centre-back partnerships. RM says we're conceding from set pieces though, not from open play. This is not about our attacking intent. We conceded, I think now, the stat that was shown up that we are the third highest conceders from a corner in the Premier League. I think it's 6 we've conceded from all Premier League, which now would make it 7. 3 more goals needed to win this game. I don't think so. Guru said 3 games, 4 goals and 2 assists for Paul Pogba. Mourinho would be kicking himself. Still no clean sheet, says Ahmed. Can't believe it. Anthony says De Gea is the best keeper in the world. Luke says I don't care if we concede, just as long as we're outscoring the opponent. Even Matic is playing forward passes. Let me know. This is Manchester United. This is the match day stream. Bournemouth against Manchester United. It's half time. Your comments, please. My name is Joe, and we're here throughout the next 15 minutes, and then bring you the second half. We'll see will Manchester United be able to win all 3 points after today's game. Umar says Bailly is playing good. He's got a good partnership with Lindelof going on. Lewis Parker says they need to be a bit more careful about passing the ball around and picking their way through. Luke Higgins says De Gea needs his defence to get the ball out. Let's read some more of your comments here as Manchester United go in at half-time at Old Trafford 3-1. My name is Joe, and Full-Time Devils will bring you the half-time little recap. Let's have a look. Joe says, we looked lost during opposition set pieces. That's got to be something that Ollie has to have a look at. We are now have conceded 7 goals from a corner. 7 goals from a corner in the Premier League. It can't carry on. We've got so many better teams to come at us that are going to have set pieces. They're going to see that we're awful at set pieces. They're going to exploit it. So either they exploit it or we do something about it. H2 Carl says, does Sir Alex Ferguson really come to the training ground before the Bournemouth game? I don't know much about that. Let's have a look at this. Danny says, why no clean sheet? Culture, Adam McCullough's on his jollies. So Statman Dave will be doing the Fancam. Stick around for that. There's so much need. Marcus says, what do you think, Sir Alex Ferguson, director of football? He's a bit old now. Do you really think he'd be wanting to do director of football? Ruby86 says, Mourinho's next appointment at Arriva bus depot, parking the buses. Mourinho will need to get a job somewhere. When do you think Mourinho will be back in football? End of the season? Also, Wenger said he'll be back in football soon, didn't he? On the 1st of Jan. Let's see where he goes. Luke Higgins, I hope to hear you say Joe Pogba hat-trick. How many of you in the comment section just say yes or no now, of all of you watching, believe that Pogba will get a hat-trick before the end of the game? Let us know in the comment section. Joe says, why is Valencia not starting after being named captain? It's strange, but no complaints from you, Joe. Would anyone like to see Valencia as captain? Let us know. Do you think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will be made permanent as Manchester United manager? Well, he's 3-3 for Manchester United. Will he be the new Manchester United manager long term? I really, really don't know. I can't see it. But if he carries on like this, maybe, he could be the new Manchester United manager. A lot of yeses here. Will Pogba get a hat-trick in this game? Yes, from Hussein. Yes, from Mang. Yes, from DA1_19. Love it. Bitches in front looking groovy. That's your YouTube name. It says hat-trick hero, Paul Pogba. Pogba. Rashford for a hat-trick, says Dehal. Carl says, where is Sanchez? Well, I can tell you that Simon Stone for the BBC tweeted, and we do like Simon, saying that, Ollie did say it was touch and go. So I think we have to say it's go. No, it's touch. Don't really know what I said there. It wasn't even on the starting team, not even in the defence, not even on the substitute bench, sorry. And that was like Fred and Delo. Fred, Delo and Sanchez are the ones that people might be thinking, where are they? So maybe in the press conference we might get to hear about them. Alderweireld in January, yes, £25 million. Will he come though? Will Spurs let him come? Why did Jose bench Pogba for Fellaini, man? Yes, Carl, we do often think about that here at Full Time Devils every day. Why Fellaini? Rejan says he feels so good to see United at their very best. Get your comments in. I want to read them out. Martin says, Pog trick, which is very hard to read. Pog trick, yeah, man, maybe Pog trick. Lord Zelda says, Stretford End should start shouting, defend, defend, defend. I don't think so. I don't think it's going to be well. Pap says, do you think we should sell Lukaku because I'm really loving Rashford? Would you sell Lukaku if it means Rashford keeps playing for Manchester United? I don't know. Lukaku, we spent a lot of money on him. But do we just wipe our hands off him? You're the United fans. Let us know. I'm a United fans then, obviously. Would you sell Lukaku if Pogba just kept playing this way? We're going to have a swig of water. Where are you watching around the ground? Who is up the latest? We know anyone who's watching Australia, you're up about 3:30. Is anyone up later than that in the game? Whilst watching the game? Put it in the comment section. Culture Witty says, Rashford doing a Ronaldinho. The Gamer Geeko. Do you think we should sell Rojo? I like Rojo. I thought he was a good player for Manchester United. I like him with Bailly. But there's just something that I don't know if the coaches trust him anymore to do a job for United. Do they want him to do a job for United anymore? Let us know in the comment section where you're watching, listening, fam. Podcast fan says, listen, fam, if you want to go forward like we are, we open ourselves up to risks. Scrolling all the way down throughout your comments, let's have a look at what you've got to say. The price shouldn't matter if Rashford is better for the team. So a lot of people talking about if we sell Lukaku to make sure Rashford plays constantly, how much would Rashford go for? I'm going all the way. Do you think we need any new midfielders? No. Do you know what? I've been watching Matic. If Matic learns how to press forward more, then maybe, that's all he needs. It's 4:30 down here in Vincent in Australia. Thank you very much for watching with us, Vincent. No Premier League hat-trick since Robin van Persie in 2013. That would be a cracker if Pogba was the first player. Hey, that'd be funny, wouldn't it? You'll never see Jose in Manchester again. I'm going to lean forward. I've got to crack my back. Don't want to do it on Full-Time Devils though, so I might have to wait. Imagine cracking me back. I'm allowed a party ring, by the way, for every 100 likes I get, so hit that like button. Will United win the FA Cup this year? Maybe it's something that Ollie will have in mind. He would want to win Summit. He can't win the Premier League. Champions League is quite hard. We're out of the League Cup, so FA Cup could be. Jake says we need a new right winger. Lazy A says, why are you watching alone? I like it that way. Just you and me. It's you and me, Lazy A. H2 Carl says, Pogba to score a hat-trick since Robin van Persie. That'd be class. Oh, no. Gabriel says, Zlatan scored a hat-trick, but was it in the Premier League? No, it wasn't in the Premier League. See? It's the Premier League. Don't try and catch me out. Carl says, Sanchez in for Lingard when he's fit. What's your opinion on Lingard? So all this time, whilst I've been here, I've been getting a couple of negative comments about Lingard. Do you believe that is he still a Manchester United player in the starting 11? He looked good then. Zlatan's hat-trick was against Saint Etienne. Get your comments in. We are not long far away now from when Manchester United return to the pitch, and I will be here with you, making sure you've got someone to watch along with Full-Time Devils. Arpan says Ollie will be full-time manager, I bet. Can you imagine? Vincent says, when does the season end? Vincent, the season ends in May. So we've got a long, long way to go, guys. The Gamer Gecko says we need to improve our defence. Should we buy Conte? Would we be able to buy Conte? That's crazy. Jamie Morris says, I'm from Warrington, so love Lingard. Let's have a chat about Lingard then, because it's half-time now, by the way. Manchester United 3, Bournemouth 1. 3 goals from Manchester United, that include 2 from Pogba and 1 from Rashford. So, what you're looking at here is Manchester United going into the next section of the game, not knowing if they have got all 3 points yet. I think 3-0 half-time would have been good, but now we've got a bit of a fight on our hands. Lingard is our Ji-Sung Park. I like the idea of that. We've got a great competition, by the way, for you, and that's all thanks to our friends at Quiff. The largest percentage Quiff bet sent to us by full time in the Newcastle game will win a signed Ole Gunnar Solskjaer shirt from 1999, like this one's got on now. Link is in the description to get involved. Remember, T's and C's apply. Over 18s only. And be gamble aware, please. Link in the description for that. Co says Manchester is wonderful. Yes, it really is. Pogba then. Let's chat Pogba. So Pogba has just got a new lease of life. So you do wonder how much the Jose and Pogba debate, the Jose versus Pogba rant, that took over the media, didn't it, early on this season? That little Pogba and Jose video doing the rounds where Pogba slagged something off and Jose had a go at him and Pogba wasn't happy, and people, media companies got lip readers in to do all sorts. People tried to brush it under the carpet and say, actually, sorry, all is good. But now when you watch this, and you watch Pogba scoring 2 goals today, 2 goals a couple of days ago against Huddersfield, you do start to wonder, don't you? Just maybe there was a deeper underlining shake or a deeper underlining resistance from Pogba to play under Jose Mourinho. Vincent says Lingard is better than Alexis Sanchez at the Super Cup at least. So, would you start Sanchez over Lingard? Elias says we really need a clean sheet soon. Yes, of course we do. The Gamer Gecko says Jose and Paul Pogba as too stubborn for each other. That's why they fell out. Ollie for the full-time job, says Abdul. Let's have a look here. Matthew says, come on, Manchester United, get second place. Do you think United could get second place? Would you believe it? Louis says, I would start Chong. Can you imagine? No, definitely not Lingard all day long. So I'm asking you about Lingard and Rashford. We are ready for the game to kick things back off. The second half is underway. Bournemouth against Manchester United. That was a quick 15 minutes, wasn't it? The whole thing come rapid today. And do you know what? It's because you are wonderful in the comment section. Stay with me for the next 45 minutes. We'll see. Will United be able to bring home all 3 points to the Premier League and make sure that we here at Full-Time Devils have smiles on our faces? Full-Time Devils will be doing fan cams. Dave, Statman Dave, will be doing it whilst McCullough is away. Sorry about that. Cough. So, keep your eye on that. Hit subscribe to Full-Time Devils as well if you are not subscribed already. And the like button as well for me, please. United getting things back underway here. Making sure maybe number 4 is coming. Rashford. Playing hopefully a lot. I want to see the lot start, say Sebastian. Let's talk about PSG 0, United 2. That says Gomez. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? So, Bournemouth looking like they're coming out on the attack now and looking like they want to get a second goal early in this second half. Because if you get a second goal then, Manchester United 3, Bournemouth 2, which is difficult for United then. Because you've got to think, right, do we push forward? When we push forward, we might get a counter-attack. Bournemouth might go up the other end. Make it 3-3. Don't want that. As the fans return to their seats, pies in hand, bottles in hand as well of Coke and 7-Up, but no lid because you're not allowed a lid at Old Trafford. People need to stop seeing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer as a risk when what he can do is working. Going for others is much more of a risk. In my opinion, Poch is a major bottler when the pressure is on, says Quez. Everyone having a little chat with me. So this is Full Time Devils. Thank you very much for tuning in and being involved in the match along stream. This one is much better than the last one I did, where Liverpool tanked us 3-1. Luckily, we're winning 3-1. So, happy days. My back's hurting a bit. I don't know why. It's just started stretching. Can I stretch? Anyone else? Got any physios watching on the Full Time Devils stream? Lucozade now, my last swig of Lucozade. Hopefully gearing myself up for a great second half here. Bournemouth, however, looking like they want the second goal really quick. PP6 says, hello, Jamie. Lewis Bax says, oh, there's that. Oh, people having a little chat in the comment section. Is quite nice. PP6 says it's too early to say that Ollie should take the job. We haven't met a top side yet. Let me know in the comment section, please. What would Ollie have to do for you to get the United job? Top 4. An FA Cup run. An FA Cup win. A Champions League run. Champions League win. Imagine beating Paris Saint-Germain, getting through to the next round. Surely then you have to give him the job. Do you? Let me know, please, in the comment section below. Bournemouth playing it out from the back. Manchester United putting the pressure on it and pressing high. That's when Pogba and Herrera come into their own and Matic picks up the ball, allowing Pogba to take it. Just Pogba looking for a through ball, but just didn't come off. Shaw passing it wide to Martial with his signature gloves on. Herrera now looking for the fourth. Chipped over the goalkeeper. It just seems so exciting to watch Manchester United now. We were a Manchester United side where you didn't know where the spark was going to come from. Now you're a Manchester United side where flares up everywhere. You've got Herrera wanting the ball, wanting to pass. You've got Pogba who's got his head up and he's looking. And when he's looking, he can see Lingard. He can see Rashford. He can see Martial. He can see Herrera. Corner ball for United. Ball's going to go in. Nice whip ball there from United going up. Matic looking for the cross. It comes out to Pogba on the opposite side to the left. Pogba, with his confidence, with his charm, gets another corner for Manchester United. So I'm just getting back to your comments here. When I asked you what does he have to do to get the Manchester United job, this is from Tossin. He says, let's see if we win the Champions League. Sure, if he does that, we can have the job. If he wins the Champions League, of course he can have the job. Did you expect Tottenham to lose against Wolves 3-1? I don't think any of us expected Wolves to get 3-1 Lewis Parker. Young's ball then in, not as great. Young, not finding his feet as such. Paul Pogba is back thanks to the manager giving him opportunity. This guy is playing comfortably. Oh, that's what I also love about Herrera. Knows when to give a professional foul. Although he did get a booking. So, booking there for Herrera and Ashley Young, the two players on a yellow card for Manchester United. Hopefully we won't see any of them being taken off. Crafty player says he wants an FA Cup win, top 4, and to beat PSG. Then you'd give Ollie the job. Can you imagine? Mons says Pogba is on great form and so is Rashford. Yes, 100% agree with you on that. Good work from Manchester United. Yes, I like this. H2 Carl says semi-finals at the Champions League and FA Cup. You'd give him the job. For semi-final of the Champions League and the FA Cup, you'd give him a job, would you really? This is Manchester United's last game at home before 2018 ends. What's everyone up to? The New Year's tomorrow. See you in 2019, maybe. Could be our year. Let me have a look there from access. You've got Manchester United 3, Bournemouth 1. Young with a throw-in high up Bournemouth's midfield. Young passing the ball out to Pogba. Pogba with a little dink in. Going in, oof, to Martial. Martial went on a one-on-one with the keeper when the ball was high in the air. Bekovic got the ball down and secured it. Martial looking like he's happy, but looking like he wants a goal. You can see it. Rashford and Pogba have had all the fun. Martial wants some fun. You can just tell. We're winning the treble. Special one. No, I'm not Alston's brother. Leave me alone. Sebastian, we're winning the treble this season. Can you imagine? Oh, no, I'm good. Thank you. I've still got that one, Chris. Who do you think United need to sign? Who do you think United needs to sign, Danny? I think United might need to sign. It's not, like I said before in the preview to the game, it's not maybe who United needs to sign, it's who Ollie might have the money to sign. Like, how much money do you think he's going to get, Ollie, in January? If you were the Manchester United manager, Bournemouth looking for the second, oof, good clearance into the hands of David De Gea, safety. Would you give Ollie a lot of money to sign in January? Really? Would you? How much money would you give him? I don't know. King could have got number 2, but it was for Bailly, good clearance. Oh, Lingard just offside for Manchester United. Corner flag goes up. I'm yawning for some reason. Sorry about that, I didn't mean to yawn then. Christmas has taken its toll on me. I've had a lot of Baileys. For Americans, do you have Baileys in America? Love to know. Bournemouth looking for their second goal. Maybe that will make sure United are on edge for the final half an hour. Lovely ball to feed to Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford puts in a bit of a heavy one for Martial to get on the top of. So it still remains 3-1. 60 million, you think Luke Higgins would give Ollie? Gomez thinks 50 million. Abdul football fixtures and more thinks 50 million. Don't know. 50 million pounds is a lot of money. Who do you think we need to sign? Said that one. How much likes we have, producer Chris? I think we're on. How much likes are we on? How can you see? Oh, I'm trying to sign in. Make sure you like the video for me as well. Means I get rewards. Manchester United 3, Bournemouth 1. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm on the wrong one. Here we go, back onto the game. Young, down the flanks. It's looking steady for United now. I think they're just doing a job. Chris, give me another one. Thank you very much for that, Chris. We were lovely. Ooh, 504 likes. That means I'm allowed five party rings at the end. I hope United might get 5 goals. What can you tell me about the opening 10 minutes if you watch him? What do you think? It feels like, I don't want to say it feels like a Jose. It feels like we're doing a bit of a Jose here. I'm not saying Ollie's scared to go forward, but I'm watching Bailly and Lindelof pass it on the back now, and I just seem to think in the second half, this might 61% possession goes to Bournemouth. And do you know what would be kicking the balls? If he brings Fellaini on, then he would be doing a bloody Jose Mourinho. But I'm not saying he's doing a Jose Mourinho, sorry, I'm not. I'm just saying it kind of looks like it, like we're not attacking as much as we did before. Lovely coffee there from Chris. Gorgeous coffee. Oh, that'll keep me going. Thank you very much for watching live. We'll be back for the Newcastle game as well with a stream. Ooh. Bournemouth looking to press now for Manchester United. Nice ball in by Bournemouth. Not well cleared. Get in the chat. Come and say hello to me. Smash the like button. We need more likes. Marcus, we do. If we beat Tottenham to 4th place, you'd give it to Ollie, would you? That would be, man. 504 likes. Yes, let's have it. Do you think Ollie is the permanent manager? I don't know, mate, because just imagine if things didn't work out with Ollie, right? We've seen it before. Shearer at Newcastle. Whilst he's swanning about on MATCHDAY too, let's not forget he relegated Newcastle. Kenny Dalglish at Liverpool, yay, the first spell was alright, but that spell in the Premier League was just dreadful and they had to sack him. So what if we give it to Ollie? Everything's alright this season, but then what if we had to sack Ollie? Like, look at the smile on his face. I don't want to sack Ollie. He's too nice. Differences. This is from Andrew K. Differences. Jose did this at 0-0 or 1-0. Yes, that's correct. We're talking about United not possibly playing as high up in the pitch. You know, they are 3-1. I was suggesting that maybe United look like they're doing a bit of a Mourinho kind of thing. But Andrew K. rightly pointing out that Mourinho did this at 0-0 and 1-0. It's actually 3-1 to United. Colin says, do we give Ollie the job and just get a director of football? Do we give Ollie the job of director of football? There's one for you, eh? Pocher's the manager, eh? We do need a director of football, 100%. Can't believe anyone hasn't. Finn says, smash the like button, please. More people watching there is likes, so we can all just smash that like button. Matic is also a key machine, which needs a better positioning, says Mohammed. I think you're 100% right there, Mohammed. Full Time Devils bringing you a whole array of videos, so make sure you're subscribed. This Christmas time and this New Year's time is mental, innit? Games galore. Absolutely chocker. But we've tried and we have given you some wonderful fan cams, and we're doing a stream now. We did a stream on the game against Huddersfield. We'll do a stream watching along in Newcastle. Fan cams will be coming with Statman Dave as well. We all love Statman Dave. He'll probably be interviewing, a lot of people giving the stats away. Probably got stats coming out of all orifices. Shaw, a bit of pressure on Shaw now at the side. Pushing forward Bournemouth to Manchester game. Shaw is right deep in our area now, but still 3 Bournemouth players surround him. De Gea put under pressure to clear the ball. Not the best clearance. It does find Lingard, but Lingard then surrounded by 3 Bournemouth players. It's like we're down to 10 men for some reason. Bournemouth just seem to have players everywhere. Lingard, Martial, trying to find a little breakthrough. Matic instructing players to move forward whilst he's just standing there scratching his arse. Matic now, we're holding the ball up, getting the ball on the halfway line and just simply passing it back to Pogba with a nice little dink over. Lingard gets the ball. Lingard has Rashford in the centre but looks to just hold on to it. Rashford pulls the ball out wide. Pogba passes it to Martial. Who wants it, boys? Who's going to do the unthinkable and just do a bit of magic? This is where you need one matter, I'll tell you that. Pogba, little dink. Lovely ball to Ashley Young. Ashley Young, offside. It was a well-worked, into the box move. But unfortunately, Ashley Young got hold of the ball and didn't finish. So, offside. I do think it's time for one matter to come on the pitch. I've got to be honest with you. Lukaku is warming up. We are seeing images of Lukaku warming up. Would he be coming on? But I do think when I saw United then, if you're not watching it, you are watching it, you can talk about this with me. They were just looking for someone to break the ball through, weren't they? Bournemouth's defence was solid, structured well, knew how to isolate our key players. It needed one matter. Needed a bit of matter. I want to say thank you very much to Quiff. We'll be able to bring you this stream. We're able to do it just because of our friends at Quiff, the only sports betting app where any bet could be supercharged. Love that. Right. So the clock's... Sorry about the clock. Chris is working on it, I swear he is. Let's have a look at your comments. Andrew K says, also difference is we are keeping the ball and protecting the lead as this 3-1 lead. Jose would let the opposition have the ball and then hopefully we just stick men behind it. Mohammed says, why Lukaku warming up? Yeah, I often wonder that. Colin says, let's spend 100 million on Poch when that money could be spent on the team. Oh, why spend 100 million on Poch when the money could be spent on the team? But then look at it, Colin. Poch had no money to spend in the summer, and his team are in a better position than ours are. So maybe you need the manager first, because we've spent 75 million on Lukaku. That didn't work out. Well, it's not worked out yet. We spent a lot of money on players. Maybe it's time to spend a bit more money on manager. Maybe Poch could be that guy. I do get you though. I do get you. £100 million is a lot of money to spend on a manager. I don't think maybe it will come to that. Maybe. Who knows? 60 minutes gone, which means half an hour left of Manchester United 3, Bournemouth 1. Connor says, do you think City will beat Liverpool? Obviously, that's a big game on Thursday. Unfortunately, it has no repercussions on us because we are fighting for the top 4 spot. However, it does have repercussions on Liverpool fans being idiots if they win the league. So I wouldn't like that. Lukaku in behind. I think it's really inspired idea. Says Quiz. Do you think Lukaku will be coming in for a drop, a position a bit further down? Not up top? Looking at that tackle there. Rashford's gone down holding his leg, but it does look like he's okay as he's picked up. Still waiting for the Pogba hat-trick? Yes, we are. Where do you think United will finish this season, says Jaded. Confident of top 4, mate. I hope 4th place. Pogba has almost found Rashford and Lingard on many occasions. Lukaku is also great at that, says Quiz. David Oldham says Rashford is playing like Pele. Who knew? Oh, a bit of a software question for you there from Jamie. I stay out of all that. I just start trying to talk and make sure we have party rings. United go on the attack. Maybe United needs to look for a 4th one here because Bournemouth are not letting up in their press up the pitch. The ball comes to Herrera. Herrera's been one of the man of the matches for me today. Herrera trying to find Rashford, but instead he goes to the wing and finds Young. Young holding the ball up, looking for an option to come to him, but Herrera gets the ball, passes it to Matic. Matic in the centre of the pitch, loses it out. Bournemouth now gain control just on the edge of their box. Nice little 1-2 from Bournemouth, playing it wide until a big boot sends the ball right down the area. It's looking to find Bournemouth. King's on the ball now for Bournemouth. Could they get a second, which would really make the last 25 minutes a bit nerve-wracking for the gents? No, they don't. King says, Bailly dived. So, Bournemouth making 2 substitutions now. This is, maybe the last flow of the dice. 25 minutes ago, Eddie Howe giving up instructions to Bournemouth's players. If Eddie Howe wants to roll the dice, he's got to do it now. 3-1 to Manchester United. Let's go. Oh, yes, Jamie. Don't foul Rashford, you monsters, says Rye. Yes, don't foul him. Brandon says, do you think we can beat PSG? Of course you can with Man United. We can do what we want. Sorry, I shouldn't have swore. I think we will. I think we will beat PSG. One of the games. Do I think we'll go through? There's another question. Do I think we'll beat them in one of the 2 games? Yeah. Do I think we'll go through? Maybe not. Here we go on the attack now. Pogba looking for a free ball for Rashford. Rashford with a shot, but it was blocked by the goalkeeper. Rashford picks up the ball on the edge of the box. Nearly 4-1. Nearly 4-1 to Manchester United. Deo says Matic has had an amazing game. Yes, 100% Matic think he had an amazing game. I'm going to swig in my coffee. Lovely coffee here. I think Matic has had an amazing game. Thank you very much for obviously watching this with me. I've been here since 3:30. Just me and you, just chilling. We'll do the same again at Newcastle, yeah? Well done, Pogba, playing well better since Jose left. That says Everton 1-2-3. Everton, you're an Everton fan. Brandon says, that's what I like to hear, Brandon. Of course, I think we'll do PSG. But will we go through to the next round? Because someone's going to clip that up then. Where it says, I think we'll beat PSG, and then I can just see PSG 6, United 1. But no, we're not having it. Young and Rashford having a little tussle at the Bournemouth corner. That's the good thing. It is in Bournemouth's half. Rashford looking a bit tired. I feel like he's gave 110% in the first half. needs a bit of energy. Needs one of Chris's coffees. That's what he needs. Pogba not getting this hat trick, as he says. Cray play. Oh, I don't know. I really want to see a Pogba hat trick today. Do you want to see a Pogba hat trick? Smash the like button. Hit that like button if you want to see a Pogba hat trick by the end of this game. Of course we do. There's a little bottle of water from producer Chris. The magic of the fan cams. Make sure you subscribe to Full Time Devils and get all of the fan cams. The reaction from the heads as people leave Old Trafford. 66 minutes gone. We've got 20 minutes to go. You're looking at Bailly and Lindelof playing with each other in our half. It looks very, very pressed from Bournemouth. They are putting a lot of men forward here. Lingard with a beautiful ball, trying to find Rashford, and it doesn't. But then Rashford comes back to try and catch the ball, and it does. Rashford there, wonderful. I'm going to have a Dorito. Oh, well. Marcus looking a little tired, yeah. You're getting that, Oliver, looking a little tired. Get Lukaku on, see what he can do. What are you saying? Lukaku for Rashford. Bournemouth now looking for second. Oh. Yeah, I think a lot of people on here saying let's get Lukaku on for Rashford. Rashford looking tired. Do you know what? We don't want to burn Rashford out. Rashford is put in game after game after game. Even for Mourinho, we had a stat on the Full Time Devils phone in saying Rashford was the most played player for Mourinho. Remember? Rashford was the most played player for Mourinho. More minutes. Rashford played more minutes for Mourinho than anyone else. And he's done the same for Ollie. So we need to just maybe put him... Maybe after this game, give him a bit of a rest. Maybe send him on holiday for a week. Newcastle, let Lukaku do his thing at Newcastle. Rashford, you want to make sure you don't burn the kid out too fast. Everton, 123 says, 22 minutes left. Pogba will get another goal. Andrew K says, PSG will be a massive test for our defence. Neymar, Mbappe, Cavani, Di Maria. Don't mention Di Maria. Excluding defending, who should Ollie buy in January, says Hardwick. Let me know, right? At Hardwick. Great question. Let me know in the comment section. Do you think there is anyone United need that isn't a defender? Do you think there's anyone attacking United need now or in the midfield that would make the squad better that we can buy in January? Who, please? Oh, we're looking at an incredibly high foot from Bailly, which caught number 11 for Bournemouth. I can't quite figure out. Daniels. Caught Daniels right in the face. We've got Lukaku coming on for Manchester United. Who's coming on for? Let me have a look. Come and have a look. For Rashford. Right decision there. Right decision. Lukaku will score today, says Chris. Will he now? Thank you very much for joining us live. Would you like Ollie to say, Alex says? I'd like Ollie to be here till the end of the season. But no, I don't think he's a permanent manager. We've got a little love affair with him. You ever seen Grease? Summer loving. We've got a summer loving with Ollie. We don't want to make it a full-time thing because I feel like the magic might run out. And we don't want to sack Ollie, do we? It'd be awful. United definitely going to get Champions League, says Everton 123. Who's an Everton fan? Just have a look here on Twitter where everyone's saying about Rashford. You're on Twitter, Joe McGrath95. If you want to give me a follow. Let's see. Yeah, going on Twitter now, Joe McGrath95. If you want to give me a follow. I don't sometimes tweet about United. Because obviously I talk about United a lot. Sometimes I just tweet about chicken wings. Does anyone love chicken wings? Oh, I love chicken wings, me. I look like I love chicken wings as well. Yeah, we need a quick, dynamic, central defensive midfielder with the ability on the ball, says Andrew K. Andrew K. Yeah, I like that. Oliver 1, come on now, Lukaku. Attack, attack, attack. Everyone's focused. Are we all focusing on Lukaku as Pogba picks up the ball? Finds Lindelof. Lukaku's first touch on the ball was just a pass it to Herrera. Pogba now to Martial. Martial's got the big man Lukaku to aim for, and Lukaku gets it, picks up the ball, doesn't do too well with his first touch there. If anything, he doesn't look bothered. I know it's been 2 minutes since he came on, but he lost the ball then, Lukaku, and he just didn't look arsed. Come on, Lukaku. 75,000 fans watching you. We spent 75 million for you. Be arsed. Everyone else is. Pogba, Lukaku. Lukaku's not offside. Lukaku! And there was me slagging him off, and Lukaku makes it 4-1 to Manchester United. I was slagging him off not for being arsed. I've got to be honest with you. It was very simple, that goal. He takes the ball down, he pulls it past one of the defenders, he finds a little slot through and just boink right in the back of the net. Don't I look stupid? Let's go all the way down. Lukaku. Lukaku, what a goal. Ole making Lukaku great again. Lukaku scored. Oh, I can't believe it. Come on. What is this? Lukaku. Let's get 7-1 today, says Jamie. After all me slagging Lukaku off, he goes and scores. Well, that was crazy. Was he offside? I'm dipping a biscuit in my brew. It looks like he was onside. Actually, good finish. It does look like he's offside. Lukaku heard what I was saying. Honestly, he's got full-time devils in his stream. Got a little earpiece in. Sorry, Lukaku, if you watch this on +1. We can't believe. Bring on Sanchez. He's not on the bench. Sorry, Dale. Cheers, everyone. Everyone, if you've got a drink next year, 4-1 Manchester United. Grab your brews. It's only me here. Honestly, when I say it's only me, it's only me. I've been talking for 2.5 hours now. I've gone a bit mad. Can you see my eyes? I've gone a bit mad. 2.5 hours, but United are winning 4-1. So wherever you are, full-time devils watching this, raise your drink, whatever it may be, soft one, alcoholic one, a hot one, a cold one. Here's to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Let's do it now. I know I can't see you. You can see me. Here's to Ole. Here's to Ole. I've got a coffee, one sugar. Oh. Here's to Lukaku as well. Right, let's get see when people bully. Wizzy Joe. People don't bully Lukaku. Okay, people don't bully him. Oh, Lukaku was offside actually on a replay, but balls to it. We don't bully Lukaku. Do we? I don't think we do. We just sort of say it how it is. Lukaku wasn't performing for United before he had that little break. Now he's back, he scored a goal. Now it gives you a headache. Who do you want in that role? Rashford or Pogba? Martial picks up the ball again. This is exactly how the fourth goal came. Passes it out to Lingard. Lingard needs to find someone. He finds Pogba. Oh, it's the post! Pogba, no! No, Pogba nearly got his hat-trick. I can't believe it. Trick said I've just... Oh, yeah, here we go. So close. What did everyone just cheers then? Oh, what's this? The buzz is back at Old Trafford and I loved it. Eggsy J says I just cheers my celebration sweets. Eggsy. Cheers to you. Tricks says I just raised my son's bottle of milk. Cheers to you. Put in your name and what you're drinking, as in like what you're cheersing, and we'll do a cheers together. Let's cheers to everyone. So close from Pogba there, by the way. So close. Now we get Pereira on. This is what we want to see. Pereira coming on the pitch for Herrera. That's confusing. Pereira on for Herrera. Hopefully, we got ourselves double name Pereira Herrera. The footballing gods don't want a Pogba hat-trick. We'll see. Cheers. Cheers, everyone. Oh, Shaw's down. Uh-oh. Shaw's down. Drinking a bottle of Ribena. H2 Cal. Cheers to you, H2 Cal. Drinking a bottle of Ribena. What we cheersing to? Wizzy Joe. Cheers to 2019. Wizzy Joe. Fireball whiskey. I can. Cheers. If you're wondering, Luke Shaw is down injured. So what I'm doing here on Full Time Devils, I want to know what you're drinking and let me know, and we're going to cheers to you. Devin O'Connor, blueberry lemonade. Oh, but that's nice. Cheers. Tricks, cheers. Derek says I'm drinking a coffee. Cheers. Colin, Dr. Pepper. Cheers. Tricks says he's drinking rum. Are you drinking rum? Cheers. Cheers, John. I'm not called John, I'm called Joe. Prosecco. Who's drinking Prosecco? Cheers. Zahid says Pepsi. Cheers. Anyway, less cheersing now. But thank you. Cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Desperados. Cheers. Pepsi. Cheers. Sorry, I can't stop. Starting. Battery acid. No, you're not. Nate. Thomas says a glass of water. Cheers, Nate. Vincent. Don't be Vincent. Let's not have that. Cheers to Jameson, says Wizzy Joe. Oh, well. Good little round of cheers then. It's 4-1 Manchester United. We did that just because we're winning at home. 4-1 at Old Trafford. Might be only Bournemouth, but we're still winning 4-1. Pogba's so close. Sebastian, gravy. Cheers in gravy. Green tea. Hope you have a good 2019. Thank you very much, Trill. I will do. Rahul says, Dew. Made a brew. Pepsi and a steak dinner. Oh, yeah. A Stella. Cheers. Who's drinking a Stella? Any party rings left? Of course there is, mate. My name is Joe, by the way. And I know many of you might not know me on Full Time Devils. I did a Bournemouth preview yesterday. But I do a thing on Thursdays, right? It's called the Full Time Devils phone in. And basically, you can just call in. The number is always on the screen and it's always in the description below. It doesn't charge you a thing. We'll call you. So obviously then you don't have to fork out for it. So just quickly call us. And then when you get through saying, do you mind giving us a call back? Then we'll call you. And you come on. It's me, Webby, Gaz. Statman Dave's done it. Adam's done it. So if you don't know me, I'm not Howson's brother or his cousin. Although I do love Howson. I'm not eating him either, as many people said. I'm just Joe. And oh no. Bailly has just got sent off. Straight red for a tackle. Oh, slow motion replay. Oh, get away, ref. That is unbelievable. Have you seen that? Was that a red card? Yes or no in the description. Was that a red card? Yes or no? Bailly's off. God's sake. Rest of the game with 10 men. Bit of a dampener on the spirits there. As I was letting you know what I do, Bailly just got sent off. He's always going to make them mistakes. We talk about it here on Full Time Devils. Who's going to be the partnership? Who's going to be there? But how can it be Jones? How can it be... Oh, Phil Jones is coming. How can it be Bailly and Lindelof, our secured partnership, if he gets sent off? That's 3 games he's going to miss now. 240 challenge. That was always risky from Bailly. It was risky from Bailly. We need a solid world-class centre-back partnership right now. Guess who's coming on? Phil Jones. Phil Jones is coming on. 10 minutes of the game left. Hope you're doing well. Like I was saying to you, I do the football phone in. Get watching Full Time Devils on a Thursday. Because some people yesterday in the preview were like, who is he? I saw that. I was like, well, I've been doing a show every Thursday for the last year and a half. My name's Joe McGrath. Find me on Twitter, Joe McGrath95, and come and say hello. All we can say is, Bailly just got sent off. Ollie has made a change now. With Bailly being sent off, it leaves us a bit weak in defence. So Martial is coming off and Jones is coming on. So Phil Jones obviously going to sit back. Martial is going to come off. But was it a red card? If you're not watching the game, you can't make your mind up. If you were watching the game, please put yes or no in the description. So people who aren't watching can see. I think it was a slight red. He was a bit reckless, but didn't really seem that bad. But it was a bit reckless. Hardwick says, name 3 players you want out this season. Jones, Darmian, and Ashley Young. Yeah, I've said it. Alex says, Martial has had a quiet game. Do you know what? Martial has had a quiet game. However, Rashford has made up for it, and so has Pogba. There is 8 minutes left to see if Pogba can get his hat-trick for Manchester United. His first hat-trick for the Reds. Will he do it? Yes or no? Bournemouth now looking to make the most of the fact that Manchester United have 10 men. Pogba leading the charge forward as they picked up the ball from their half. Finding a little space there for Lingard to take up the ball. Lingard's got Lukaku to find in the middle, but he's holding it a bit and passing it to Pogba. Pogba have got one player down to get to. And United need to just pass the ball around now, I think. They should just get the job done. Trick says he wants Jones, Fellaini and Valencia out. People are having a debate. I think it's 50-50 in the comment section if it was a red card or not. Jose was the problem at United. I would leave him off. Jones is a problem. Oh, Jones is a problem at United. I'd leave him off, says Everton 123. Yeah, we know that, mate. Wizzy Joe says, do you think Pogba will accept the Barcelona deal? Don't know. Do you think Barcelona want him? Would Barcelona suit me as the type of person who might not like the style of player he is? He might like the actual football he plays, but that style. Bailly banned for the Spurs game. Yeah, he is. Bailly's banned for the Spurs game. 3 game ban, unless you contest it. Pogba trying to find Lingard. He does find Lingard. Lingard needs Lukaku to get a good position for him. Lukaku just standing there and watching the ball just disappear in front of his eyes. Why isn't Lukaku putting a bit of a shift in? You've come on, mate. You've got energy in you. So I'm getting frustrated at Lukaku, and he has scored a goal, yes, so you think, right, maybe I shouldn't get frustrated at him, but I am. Lukaku gets the ball down, passes it to Jesse. Jesse now gives the ball to Pereira. Pereira finds Pogba. Pereira passes it back out onto the wing to Shaw. Matic then finds Phil Jones. Uh-oh. Got to do something. Sorry. Says the TV's going to shut down. Nah, chill out. I want to watch the end of the game. Operation Perform for not a long time. Shut down. No, go away. I want to watch the match. Sorry about that. TV said it was going to shut down because I'm watching the game. Leave me alone. Sorry if anyone had to see my area behind. Kush says Lukaku is shite. I told you guys. Trick says, to be honest, I hate Lukaku and I love him. He just needs better motivation, Trill X Tony. Sorry, I need to say your name right, Trill X Tony. He just needs better motivation. You're 100% right. He sees the ball in front of him and thinks, I can't be asked to get that. Of course you can. Bad heartburn. That would be the Dixie's chicken I had last night. Good wings from Dixie's chicken. Lukaku passing the ball out. We're playing it from the defence here. I think we're just closing the game off. Pogba, Lingard to Shaw. Shaw sending it back to defence. Jones has the ball. Jones finds Pogba. Pogba then finds Pereira. Maybe time for Pereira to do a bit of something. Pereira passes the ball back and feeds it to Jones. Jones all the way out to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper sends it out, tries to find someone, but doesn't. He finds a Bournemouth player on the halfway line and they push forward a bit. Onto King. King looking for a dig. Oof. Just wide. Good shot by Bournemouth then. Wow, what's wrong with Kush? What's Kush saying? 10 men and still pressing. Love it. Pogba going nowhere, says Tiger. Love our build-up, says Nate Thomas. Yeah, 100% with you. Hardwick says, I honestly think Pogba is happy at United. Jose's gone. And Ollie said he is Manchester United boy through and through. He'll stay, to be honest. Bournemouth now on the attack. 4 minutes to go. Feel like this game is done. But maybe a second goal for Bournemouth will make them feel a bit better. King, Pogba tackling well there. Matic on the ball. Pogba feeding the ball out to Lingard. Lingard's only got Lukaku in the box that he can get to. But Lukaku's not helping him out at all. He needs Shaw to go on the flanks. And Shaw and Lingard just passing the ball to each other. Just wasting time, to be honest. And it's good. This is what we need to do. We're still pressing, but the time and the clock is ticking. And it's 4-1 United. Youngie's played okay today. Like, he's played okay. De Gea will be frustrated he didn't keep a clean sheet today. Whose fault is it? Who knows? Jones back to De Gea. Love from Africa Joe, says Wizzy Joe. Love you too, mate. You drinking tea and smoking? I don't smoke. Just drink tea. No, I don't really like tea. Should have kept Martial on. Yeah, probably should. Pogba now looking to run the show in a minute. It really is running the show. Opinions on Matic, says Alex Wormold. Opinions on Matic, done well today. I like he was pushing forward. I like that he was in control in times. I've enjoyed his performance. I'm going to say he's world class. He's just done a Matic performance, if you get me. Like, you watch it, you go, yeah, that's what we bought him for. Like Pogba, 2 goals today. That's why we bought him. Get goals, get assists, run the attacking midfield. Bit of a bad ball there from Lindelof to Shaw. It's time to get your... What are we talking about? Man of the matches in, please, please, please. Man of the matches. Who would you give a man of the match to? Don't know why I'm singing it. I've honestly gone a bit doolally. Because I've been here for nearly 3 hours. And we're only 5 points off our season as well. Jesse Lingard's passing the ball to Lukaku. Lukaku with a bit of pace is offside. Lukaku. Oh, Lukaku on its... Yeah, Ivan Tree, Andrew K. Rom is such a static mover. Tap it offside, goal or not. He's still not the answer. He still holds us back in the system 100%. Pogba, 100% man of the match. Rashford, man of the match. Man of the match, Matic, says Luke Higgins. Wizzy Joe says Pogba or Matic. No, Wizzy Joe says Pogba or Rashford. Chris says Pogba or Rashford for man of the match. Abdullah says Lukaku spoiling the United style of play. He is. Bit of an argument going on in the comment section. Can we not all just be friends? Pogba could also get player of the match as well. Eden saying, how is Big Rom doing? This is how I believe. Wonderful goal. Nice little touch. Good finish. Just not done anything since. Offside just then. Not asked. Not put a shift in. You give me a choice of Rashford or Lukaku. Lukaku any day of the week. Ollie for man of the match. Don't know what that means. Oh, Ollie, Gunnar Solskjaer. Pogba man of the match. Joe McGrath man of the match. Yes, Tim. Tim sorted me right out. How you doing, Tim? Tim's not commented all game. But you're here, Timmy boy. Bournemouth looking for going on the attack now. We are into injury time. There is 3 minutes left in this game. Let me tell you about what's happening in Full-Time Devils. You've got a Fancam with Statman Dave, you know. Statman is going to be here doing Full-Time Devils with producer Chris. Wonderful. Producer Chris helping Statman Dave out. And yeah, all gravy, I think so. They're going to do that. I don't know how Statman Dave's going to... It'd be good to see Statman Dave on Fancams because you'll just see him holding the mic and he'll be dying to say facts and stats, won't he? So someone's going to give him an opinion and he'll be like, yeah, but did you know that Lukaku had 75% possession cost today? Or something mad like that. Tim, you just put the live stream on. What's going on, mate? I've been here since half 3. I'm going crazy. Not even producer Chris is here. Just me. Oliver01 says, was hoping Lukaku would play better under Ollie, but he seems to be lazy out there. Maybe he just needs to start against Newcastle, bring up his morale. Lukaku is looking bad, isn't he? He is, isn't he? He's looking bad. Can I do ratings out of 10 for Man United? Says Crafty Players. Let's do it together. De Gea. 7, 8, because he hasn't really done anything, but he did let a goal in, so you can't give him 10 out of 10. Shaw, 6. Bailly, we've got red card, 6. Lindelof, I liked Lindelof, so 7.5. Young, 6.5. Bournemouth looking for the second goal, wide. Let's go into Matic, 8 out of 10. Pogba, 9 out of 10. Herrera, loved Herrera today, 8.5 out of 10. Martial, 7, quiet he was today. Rashford, 9 out of 10. And Lingard, 7.5. Adam McCullough for man of the match. Adam McCullough. Joe, what's my Twitter? Joe McGrath, 95. Joe McGrath, 95. Find me on Twitter, say hello. I have to tweet about United. I have to tweet about TV. Have you seen the new Black Mirror? Mental, innit? Tweet about TV, films, United, and food because I love my food, as you can tell. Joe McGrath, 95. Come and say hello as well. I like to say hello back. I do Full-Time Devils every Thursday. I do a show, football phone in. You call in and you just have your say. You get to be on Full-Time Devils. And there is the full-time whistle. Woo! Manchester United 4, Bournemouth 1. Ollie has gone to Old Trafford now and won 2 games on the trot. Pogba has gone to Old Trafford and has scored 4 goals in 2 games for Manchester United with a bag of assists as well. Manchester United confidence is back. And this is the sort of play United fans want to see. Been doing the stream for 3.5 hours. And what I can tell you from this stream now, Bournemouth, to the stream I did a couple of weeks ago against Liverpool, is confidence back in the United fans' hearts. We know we've got the players who can do it. We know we've got the attacking options that can break down defences and get the balls in the back of the net. Thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go now. More watch-alongs, please. Yeah, listen, I'm going to go. I got to go. I'm going to turn the stream off. More watch-alongs are coming. Let me tell you what's coming up on Full-Time Devils. You've got Statman Dave doing the fan cams. Statman. You've got, thank you very much for watching. You've got Statman Dave doing the fan cams. Then you've got previews, like a Newcastle preview. Then I'll be sat here again doing a Newcastle watch-along. Where are you watching the game with? Or are you watching the game with a Newcastle? You're watching it with me. I'll bring more party rings, yeah? Then the Full-Time Devils phone in. Thursday night, 6 o'clock. So Full-Time Devils phone in. Just call up and speak about anything you want at Manchester United. Make sure you stick around. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed to Full-Time Devils. Love you very much for being with me all this time. My name is Joe McGrath.